about nobody else seeing it. All these other people who don't write, they're excluded. I don't care about them. You know, they don't matter to me. It's for us.
I flow to infinity, melt the sky, blow the vicinity, roasting enemies who say they homies known to be kin to me. Help them fly, the shells held them high, close to divinity, held defines me, myself and I, holy as trinity, bottles will spill, till I tap the bottom of wells, throwing darts and mademoiselles, swear to God I'm out of my shell. Do you spark L's, Patron sprung enough to rock and hog spells? Nah, but a hard bar sharper than voodoo doll spells, it's all real, but now the plot to start to get intricate. The Colombian cartel with the Bosnian syndicate, brought to get intimate with the dog, part of my friends but the heart of my intellects, like the darkest part of the internet, hard to digest. It goes over y'all like charters of jets, or scars your neck like a barber off of a stab. I ought to get vexed to get these starts up off of my chest. So the arts that you authors offer are often offer at best. I reveal skill with the still quill. Who's the real deal? You said I wasn't ill, yo, chill. How your real feel? I bet you teething. It wasn't dope if I ain't left you fiending and had the whole entire venue screaming like yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, I exercise minds, might get burned. Hex electrifies lines, striking words like the third rail. With a right bite's a tweaker. It'll either have a right like sativa, so hype that he might spike a seizure. The pipe dreamer, trying to glow bright like he this niggas hold tight. Before them cold nights, ice the fever. It's quite nice to meet ya. Yo, it's bona fide that my flow just live is when the poet nines lights the ether. Your bars feeble and weak. I'm raw, yo, my scars are like saws that all get temper treated with heat. I'll let you soft rappers read them and weep. Y'all some offhanded, cross-branded, non-fact, it's weed to your lead. You try to test it, it's immediate beef. I peeped how you sheep, be rolling deep. I bet you that's the key to your sleep. The street media, dope journalists who keeps the pen on lock like cell blocks that hold murderers. You folks heard of us, boy. This the game that we play a day. Tear it down and make the crowd say Mayday. Ay, unless it's hexagon against y'all camp. Yo, I bet that I can get y'all amped. Now sing the chant, motherfuckers. Word, word, word. Check it. Yeah, yo, and for my dog, just life or death. When the viper stabs, lead him in hell, treat him as frail. Feel my righteous tax, read him in braille. Is it mainstream and dream? You'll neither can tell. We carry the same genes when the fiends in need in FL. Freedom or jail, a choices through these alleys and streets. Feel the voices in the valleys and peaks. The propagators of sound wave. We're slaves, but we raise newfound ways to get paid to get up off the ground. Proud praise, so play the music loud. You now phase the ground, whose nouns blaze around above the clouds to sprout raising. Get you around blue down days. Without true rhyme grace, hex already knew how you clowns ways, huh? My shrewd style's brutal, you child's play. But all these new smiles is wild strange. The rest is has-beens with cash I invest in mad pants. Smash 10 before you get to digest the last gem. The death assassin, I'm colder than the specs in Aspen. The flow that you spit is flex, is trash bin. So let me shout and show you what this rap about while you sit back and just check it out. Yeah, yo, cause I don't know where I am, where I've been, where I'll go. But I never had a feeling like this before. So I'ma let the music rock and just flow, son. Yeah, and I don't know where I am, where I've been, where I'll go. Will I stand, will I sin, will I grow? And I don't know, man. I was exposed to the elements, but I broke the code and rose to excellence. And I flow show pros through intelligence, through shows for the delegates who relish its relevance, while the jealous ones who seldom embellish its elegance. Man, fuck it, this music, I do this shit cause I love it. But these losers moving units abuse it and take it advantage of it, and you support that, right? But not the raw rap type. It starts with you, the consumer is where the fault's at. So fall back, cause everything's a bit extreme. Your big dreams a little darker than that picnic scene. And trust, son, if I wanted to get rich quick scheme, I wouldn't do it trying to spit 16s or trying to nitpick through 6-second clips, trying to flip sick beats. 500,000 clicks and finally some shit fits sweet. Had to sell this over fame if you won't. Ass kiss and wax spitters cause they got a bigger name and you don't. Shit, welcome to the rap life. And son, you better get your cash right. There ain't a lot of money when you slash mics. And when you have pints that got deals, that life is not real. We block pills for rocks and the Hot Wheels. In them streets stugging, stunting within the budget, but no publishing thinking this whole industry's bugging. It's rough, kid, I feel it. It's still true, there's a lot that cats will do for meals. This ill shit, cause I don't know where I am, where I've been, where I go. But I never had a feeling like this before. So I'ma let the music rock and just flow, son. Yeah, cause I don't know where I am, where I've been, where I go. But I never had a feeling like this before. So I'ma let the music rock while you just check it out, yeah. And I don't know where I am, where I've been, where I go. When I stand, when I sin, when I grow. And I don't know, check it out, yeah. And I don't know where I am, where I've been, where I go. When I stand, when I sin, when I grow. And I don't know, man. I don't know, check it out. Check it. Nobody understood he would spit a sentence in a minute in the song till he was calm and felt as if his enemy was gone. A chemistry was spawned. This little nigga's energy was strong. It was on soon as mental anti-fixed possession. That's wicked exposition, kept you guessing. The special flicks content you listen, so it's beast you lesson. Your beast redemption, I flip it fritz and prep your business. You just a fast for the best, you stress and I leave you strecking. Vertically spoke please and gap your manimal misblows. You fictionally go via your intensity, those syllables clears low. We rattle the hills going, what rattles little riddle your show shit. You physically go deep, expanded like refallable prisons and fillable Mux-Ips. Blinded by them lyrics, you fix what? That shit is rubbish, yeah. It's deadly as the ignorant kids. The gug zip, confused that the scrabbles hit you, confess you rotten nicked with hook stacks like trebles, dance in the test tube. So man poop, cause it ain't gon' hippin'. You're the rips you flapping, make you think you trippin'. But the fig you trapping, when your laps is flipping, and your ick is slapping, and the cactus slipping, cause the trick is cacking, and I'm spatting, and I'm just spinning it like this, we're rapping. Is it an ick the faction? Is it a midget tracked in? I'm a grabbing, a ribbon instead of a hit, we're ripping, or I'm actually gaffed it. But it's jam I cryptic, for the big what's action, my definitive actions that I hit to swatch it with a sack of friction, Aggie. Yeah.
So what do these words mean?
What's dope meaning like a brand new Mercedes Benz out there? Call you like cars dope.
No, this isn't a foreign language. It's just street jargon.
Telling me is to cool out. Everybody know it's cool. Everyone have their own language, you know. West Coast, East Coast. Everyone have their own style of language.
Yo, I put your mental in the vex position. This wicked exposition keeps you guessing. The speech of flesh can teach you lessons, so it's best you listen. Your best rendition, I flip it fresher than prepubescence. You just the feeds for the beast you stressing. I left you stricken. Radically spit flows and give you minimal nosebleeds. If you actually give your attention to these syllables closely, you fiddle the whole scheme with riddles that are rad at your shit show. Emphatically get dough and spend it like refillable proceeds. Infallible mix-ups, blended with them lyrics you fucks with. This shit is robust yet, it's deadly as diagonal wrist cuts. The gig's up, confess dude, these scribbles had you confused yet. You reenacted with hex dudes like cripples dancing the two steps. So move back, cause it ain't gon' happen. You're the raps you flipping, make you think you trapping, but in fact you tripping when your lips is flapping and your act is slipping and the kick is slapping, cause the track is kicking and I'm spitting and I'm just running it like last when ripping. Is it an act of fiction? Is it a magic trick then? Am I gripping a rabbit inside of a hat with rapping? Or am I actually gifted for this gem I crafted for the backwards diction? My definitive actions that I had to switch it with a sick abstraction, nigga. Yeah. Syllable mix up, deadly as a critical risk cut. What? Now go back to the first verse and try to figure that shit out, son. Yo, I remember summers in Killer Queens, still a teen, chillin' with wild brothers. We just run around, rummaging, stealing things, spilling themes over beyond the margins of Philly teams. Drilling fiends with a couple bars of my illest schemes. They were joking, say it's crack. I know what they wrote with the poesy of my poetry when they chose to play it back. Stay intact, it's catching me laying tracks. It's like being stranded on planet Namek and why to the Super Saiyan scrap. Hey yo, we too deadly. Hit up my nigga, a figure for a couple jiggers and a rude medley. I rock a groove steady, veggie heads, I move plenty. Who's ready for the heavy, true school, new Reggie? Here to blaze ya, For those in doubt, these golden sounds will amaze ya. So hold it down, I be that chief scholarly. You know I can drive it like some cheap vodka. Here to show you how to rock a beat proper, word bomb. Yo, we some loons, two fiendish goons who sleep in tombs. You get voided when we enter and send you to meet your doom. You get anointed when I enter. Cause when the verbal joint is pointed at your center, boom, give me some room. My street platoons, true spitters. Why these new dudes is Bruce Jenner, shoes glitter, beefing what they pour on Twitter. But I ain't hating, yo, take it slow. Ain't it cold that if you rape the culture, then you make the dough? Everything is backwards. My boom bap is fracturing your dome piece. I'ma switch the trap and murder rappers on their own beats. Once I start to hack it with my hatchet, yo, it won't cease. There's no peace, this barrel makes the marrows in your bones freeze. Word up, I've never heard of herbs that can hurt us. Your circles just some circus, acts and surplus. You put your act verse, us, it's worse, cuz. And I ain't stutter, yo, my rhymes butter, fucker, what?
We were facing an alien threat from outside this world. Yet I ask you, is our alien force already among
Yo,
us?
space aliens, accordion raised with a strange aliens. Uncivil reptilians who evade Palladians. Train craniums, motherships that invade stadiums. Crazed pagans and Martian planes that display gradients. Crop circles and playing grain with the same radius. Herds of cattle with drained veins and with maimed tracheas. Ronald Reagan's deranged statement is raised craziness. Is fate, maybe this great nation was raised atheist. But mainly it's to make your brain react to hurt your vision. I hope you heard them zany maniacs can work efficient. To spread this information first and keep the earth in prison. Being driven by your thirst to listen was your worst decision. Divert your wisdom with them camera tricks. Equipped with manuscripts and lift the planet trips and ancient Atlantic strips. Gigantic shifts to plate tectonics and volcanic rifts. So cause you panic bricks to sit and wait for Satan's magic tricks. I stay debating how these cats is ruthless. The only UFOs I know are NASA satellites that track your movements. The only aliens is politicians and the invasionists and propositions. Yo, I got suspicions. The plot is missing from this equation. But listen, even Freemasons flee ages in this bleak matrix. I know the search for information, yo, it seems basic, but it drives you crazy in extreme cases. Stick to the program.
Let me tell you what it's all about. Got me bugging. Survival. Yeah.
Hey yo, these gritty cops and robbers, stock 9 millis, Glocks and rockets. Surrounded by city spots, city blocks and projects. The object for silly props is logic, cause big Willies clocking profits. Be copping pretty rocks and watches. Live in the midst of intimate problems. Infants dismissing no scholarships and the wish for infinite dollars. They link with ballers. To these kids the mission is flawless. Sinking but never blink, so they think their vision is flawless. All this hell is well in my dome. It got me prone to these coke selling zealous, yo, cause hell is my home. This hell is my own. Let chrome embellish my bones. And end the bastard jealous fella, but the cell is my zone. I know these options. The only slide is my lonely conscience. I blow these toxins for these topics that hold me hostage. My optics coldly show me its lowly contents. I'm just another brother that struggles to know these concepts. I get lost sometimes. I fall in line with the stars in the dark through my thoughts and rhymes. Then I rise like the sun. Full moon controls the tops by the slums. For the flocks who live and die by the guns. Flying through this broken sky. Going nowhere in a hurry. Vision blurry from the coke and lie. You in my mind, I get lost sometimes, but then I find I'm really trying to leave it all behind. It's all about the Benjamins, not the sentiments nowadays. This life can make you demented depending on how it plays. This vital stage has got us violent with primal rage. Modern age steadily raise the global like tidal waves. Yeah, it's all about the bitches and clubs. Digging your funds, youngest in the crib, neglect to make a living in drugs. Slip through the slums with plots of copping pistols and guns. Dodging cops and sticking victims up for crystals and crumbs. Now they stuck with double figures in jail or waiting bail. Shiesty plaguers trying to slake of nightly praying they fail. How they trace the might depict them as frail. Feeling like a minute in the prison system is as swift as a snail. Striving only for respect, fuck success. Crying lonely from distress, depressed. Trying boldly to repress its best. You listen closely for becoming the next head for bread. Dying slowly from regretting your deathbed. Instead, I get lost sometimes. I fall in line with the stars in the dark through my thoughts and rhymes. Then I rise like the sun. Full moon controls the tops by the slums. For the flocks who live and die by the guns. Flying through this broken sky. Going nowhere in a hurry. Vision blurry from the coke and lie. You in my mind, I get lost sometimes, but then I find I'm really trying to leave it all behind. We're bombarded with countless objects, yet most of us watch the constant gossip and lies, sex, violence, and nonsense. Censored and truth with senseless news renders the youth helpless, confused, and subjected to these ghettos and crews. Rebels and goons, crimes of deadly levels and tunes. Grimy fools is robbing dudes with diamond pebbles and jewels. Avenues to settlements for crackers pedaled and moved. Dwellers with metal building devils, sell the meddling crews. Venom infused with nectar. These denizens choose either eloquent hues or blues, depending on who views the spectra. In the pursuit of loot, coops, and extra. It's never the brute's texture. It's only the decadent fruit juice that gets ya. Yo, to me it's all the same. Cause life is beautiful but forged in pain. Like a gorgeous orchid with an awkward frame. The shit is awesome but it's awful strange. The way it offers blossoms that it brought with rain. Homie, think about that. I get lost sometimes. I fall in line with the stars in the dark through my thoughts and rhymes. Then I rise like the sun. Full moon controls the tops by the slums. For the flocks who live and die by the guns. Flying through this broken sky. Going nowhere in a hurry. Vision blurry from the coke and lie. You in my mind, I get lost sometimes, but then I find I'm really trying to leave it all behind. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look, comparative, navigator. Hex gone. Type raw shit. My man Lou. Yeah. Pose kid. All my people's out there listening. One love.
Got me bugging.
Yo, I be up in the lab composing, letting the minutes drag and seconds tick as I sit in front of my pen and pad just frozen. Alone as I go through my pain, I slowly focus my aim and let that hocus pocus flow through my brain. Another story scripted, I'm chasing glory like Barry Gordy before he lived it. But the basis of my allegory's cryptic, I'm sure he's gifted. What makes someone like him and I so different though? If I ain't winning, I go get it, but yo, it's twisted. You either gangster with the gag cock or an awful rapper and the cash crop. All my thoughts captured in a snapshot. I'm just a human in the Truman Show, surrounded by some actors in the backdrop. So is it even real? The way my movements and my breathing feel, it's like I'm in a movie set with Steven Spill, with no escaping. Yo, it's hard to find that dough I'm chasing. That's why my heart and mind are always racing. The goal is patience, to die old. Our lives old, no equations. The rhymes cold, flow is blazing, son. I gotta make it through this chapter on my own, but right now I'm trapped up in the zone. Hey, yo, it's on. Yo, I find a way out and then I'm gone. Yo, I find a way out and then it's gone. Yo, it's on. I find a way out and then I'm gone. gone, but I'm going through and let it play out, and then it's on. Yo, it's on. Yo, I find a way out, and then it's gone. I'm gone. I find a way out, and then it's on. Yo, it's on. Yo, I find a way out, and then I'm gone, but I'm going through and on. Hey, yo, it's some of them emotions that just exit out like oceans. When I focus, then my pain comes out. Be some things that I don't even tell my closest friends about, like when my brother straight up flipped and pulled the gun out of me and my chick. Yo, this ain't no made up shit. A metal slug almost filled me. How can I still be glowing, knowing my own flesh and blood almost killed me, huh? But I just left it in stride. So all the anger and that sadness and that pride, I suppressed it inside. But I guess I got a sensitive mind. I started panicking in crowded places. People with like mannequins with shrouded faces. Feels like my sanity is vanishing without its traces. But I just hide it in my silent stasis. My will's beating, the quill bleeding's the real reason. My skills feel ill even, it spills decent. I'm still breathing, I'm chasing bills like I'm thrill seeking. But I can hear the wheel from the film real squeaking. I'm back to frame one. Yo, I'm starting to think these images is all the same, son. But when the pain's done, I make it through this chapter on my own. Even though right now I'm trapped up in the zone. Hey yo, it's on. Yo, I find a way out and then I'm gone. I'm gone. Yo, I find a way out and then it's on. Yo, it's on. I find a way out and then I'm gone. But I'm going through and let it play out and then it's on. Yo, it's on. Yo, I find a way out and then I'm gone. I'm gone. I find a way out and then it's on. Yo, it's on. Yo, I find a way out and then I'm gone. But I'm going through and let it play out and then it's on. Word. Yo, no matter what you're going through, you gon' make it out that shit, you heard? That's my word.
These weak rappers steady making hits, fuck that. By 94, I bring the skills back.
Yeah. Hex One in this. Check me out, son. Check it out. GG. Yo, I'm verbally quick. Active surgeon when I serve you these clips. Equip them with third-degree murder and sir that we split. 30 of these dirty worthless turtle hermits we rip. The word of me click. Furtively spur the verse that we spit. The burner we grab. I bet you heard that we sick. Since birth to be your birth, my words to be slick. Working with emergency shit. I murk you, make your mercury slip out of its orbit. Rerouted toe with the earth and we did. My shit's immaculate. My still is harder than a statuist. Giving you chills. The skills that I'm harboring is cancerous. Whenever spitting these lyrics, a break is what I smack you with so fast. You have to get a slow motion camera to capture it. What? Then I spit till I fade back to blackness. Slicking the whack cats, playing the back, lacking practice. Kid, spraying like Max, laking the facts, atlas. The praying mantis, still we kill you with rib tactics. Fuck the whackness, caps get smashed to ashes. Madness, show no pity, slaughtering your captains. Niggas so shitty on they track list. My witty flows could put your whole city underwater like Atlantis, son. So could you manage? Nah, we do damage. My crew savage, like two Spanish bruised banish, dog. You with this mic apparatus, I move planets. So challenge my school, the tools brandish. Hey yo, yeah, some of y'all nice, but the rest Peep The Steeze. I get blood on my mic when I press these MCs. We be keeping it real, that's how we feel. What the deal? Oh, you think you got skill? Y'all not ill, hey yo, yeah, some of y'all nice, but the rest Peep The Steeze. I get blood on my mic when I press these MCs. We be keeping it real, that's how we feel. What the deal? Oh, you think you got skill? Y'all not ill.
Elitist, no pardon me, it's more so fuck out the way when I barge me in. They said they rarely saw 5 stars on a repeat, let alone a 3-peat till I part 3'd it. If seeing is believing in the scales I be in, it's tracing out the blatant and you braille ID it. Visionary riches like a record of mine, and high step or rewind became the trails y'all needed. No step on the vine, no trails of a remix, just everything you came for, tucked in a safe or tucked in a go yard, humming while a plane board. A verse from me is that dressed in a babe store. Made more between giving rebuttals and becoming Carter Slade and ghost penning for others. I'm dope dripped in a puddle on a spoon, recovering the bloom with your top 5 jumping out the room.
Hey yo, yeah, some of y'all nice, but the rest Peep The Steeze. I get blood on my mic when I press these MCs. We be keeping it real, that's how we feel. What the deal? Oh, you think you got skill? Y'all not ill, hey yo, yeah, some of y'all nice, but the rest Peep The Steeze. I get blood on my mic when I press these MCs. We be keeping keeping it real, that's how we feel. What the deal? Oh, you think you got skill? Y'all not ill, son. Yeah, some of y'all nice, but the rest Peep The Steeze. I get blood on my mic when I press these MCs. We be keeping it real, that's how we feel. What the deal? Oh, you think you got skill? Y'all not ill, son. Yeah, some of y'all nice, but the rest Peep The Steeze. I get blood on my mic when I press these MCs. We be keeping it real, that's how we feel. What the deal? Oh, you think you got skill? Y'all not ill, son. Nah, another image out of infinite. Yeah, so what the deal? Hex One, the reflective perspective, logical thought shit. What? Hold up. Hey yo, it's like I don't belong. I'm too eccentric for the regular folk to focus long. I guess I wrote this song knowing that I always go unnoticed, then I won't get known. And out of anger added clever quotes to make it hopeless form. Cause I don't care about views, I just make sure the kicks and snares I use are dope and share my blues with those who wear my shoes. I bear my truths for you to analyze as art and see the scars left behind by those that vandalize my heart. A simple thought can change your whole perspective. I pour my soul on records, but the message doesn't sell, so niggas won't respect it. I don't regret shit, but I kinda want way more. I'm like that unpaid drummer on the subway floor. I'm on the one-way course to nowhere.
Writing these songs, showing what my soul is envisioned, woven with rhythm and hope most of you feel them, but furthermore it's for me. So honestly, don't even get it half twisted. Sit back and relax. Be happy that I let your ass listen. I don't give a damn if you respect it or like it. Speak only words that's pure from out of my